¿Qué onda, gamers? Bienvenidos sean 8 bits. Vamos a continuar con la historia de Batman The TellTale Series. Después de conocer a Carmine Falcone, sabemos que va a tener algo que ver en esta historia, porque se nos enojó un poquito. Entonces vamos a ver si podemos descifrar qué es lo que trama y qué es lo que trama también Gatúbela, pues no ha hecho presencia, o bueno, no hizo presencia en la parte pasada. Entonces vamos a continuar para ver cómo sigue esta historia, esta gran historia, Batman The TellTale Series.
It's me.
Wow. El diseño de ese batimóvil me gusta, ¿eh? Reino de las sombras. Así se llama el episodio 1.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with break-in and entry incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. The notorious Batman was on the scene, but failed to secure the stolen items.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we are now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people
vamos a revisar el disco duro.
seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of them.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Al parecer ese disco duro tiene información muy importante, ¿saben?
Let's find out what was so important.
Bueno, vamos a ver qué es lo que tiene este disco duro en nuestra baticomputadora.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Parece que hay que buscar algo. Ok, hay que girar el holograma. Okay.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
Que al parecer Batman y Gatúbela no se conocían aún. Entonces esto va a estar interesante, esta historia va a estar interesante. Para ver cómo se dejan llevar los personajes. Vamos a ver la galería de los villanos para investigar un poquito sobre Gatúbela.
Found her.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
After the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
Esta ciudad me
I have a
necesita.
job to do, okay? A responsibility to this city. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume.
Well, the car helps.
Oh yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Ok, vamos a darle una
He
oportunidad.
just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious.
Les
But I know
dije,
you can't
les
abandon a
dije
good mystery until it's
desde
solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
el video pasado
When you see what's become
que
of
iba a
this
ser
park, I
Oswald
think you will.
Cobblepot. Estamos en el parque Cobblepot
Where
para
are you,
buscar a
Oz?
nuestro amigo Oswald. Entonces vamos a buscarlo. Un vagabundo. Pues vamos a darle dinero, pobrecito.
Thank you, sir. Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Tengo un mal presentimiento sobre esto, no sé ustedes qué piensen. Pero siento que no es buena idea estar aquí a altas horas de la noche buscando a un criminal. Creo que no es correcto, ¿saben?
Well, it isn't what it used to be.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you.
Pelea, pelea.
Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Relájense, tranquilos.
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him!
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do? Stay down!
Oh.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Ow. Ouch.
This is my
Eso le
part.
va a doler mañana.
Mine! You hear that?
Vean, pero qué os tan
Hey,
agresivo.
Bruce, you've got a little, Yeah, good as new.
Pero es eso que es cariñoso.
Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Oye, fuiste
Besides,
demasiado
someone needed
lejos,
to
¿no
deal
se
with
te
the
hace?
rubber situation here.
You didn't need to take it so far.
Some folks are fine hearing, Bruce. Others don't get the message unless it's beaten into them. It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
Yeah, that wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
Lo
Now
siento.
all I got is this park.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Ugh. Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Wow, pues como vieron mis queridos gamers, nos encontramos con Oswald Cobblepot, recordando la infancia de estos dos personajes, de Oz y de Bruce Wayne. Vamos a ver cómo profundizan estos personajes. Ya tenemos a Carmine Falcone y tenemos a Oswald Cobblepot. Vamos a ver qué más enemigos comienzan a salir poco a poco. En lo personal siento que Gatúbela no va a ser un enemigo, sino que va a estar como, bueno, como siempre la han puesto en los cómics, sino como un término medio. No es mala, tampoco no es buena, es una mercenaria que busca su beneficio. Entonces vamos a ver cómo sigue esta historia de Batman The TellTale Series en la parte 4. Recuerden de comentar, darle like, suscribirse y compartir, que eso nos ayudaría muchísimo a mí y a todo el equipo de 8 bits. Esto ha sido todo por hoy. Hasta la próxima.